The Internet of Things is changing the world. New technologies will be invented. New platforms will be transformed. New solutions will be integrated. And new industry sectors will be formed. We will have smarter solutions in Industry 4.0, intelligent retail and logistics, transportation infrastructure, energy and environment, intelligent healthcare systems, and smart cities. Our imagination is the only limit to the Internet of Things. The world will be smarter and better. There are unprecedented challenges ahead of us. Challenge of connectivity, information processing, technology standardization, and the complexity across different industry sectors. The challenge of the inevitable fragmentation is holding back the evolution of the Internet of Things. At Advantech, we see the fragmentation as an opportunity. To accelerate the fulfillment of industrial IoT applications, Advantech promotes the vision of a co-creation ecosystem. In the past, our focus was on providing embedded hardware platforms. Now, in collaboration with our global partners, we utilize the concept of decoupling and refactoring to develop the WISE Marketplace. WISE Marketplace is a domain-focused industrial app platform where you can use industrial app building blocks to develop your own IoT applications and unleash endless possibilities of industrial IoT solutions. Your contribution and our co-creation will overcome the challenge of the fragmentation and build a new blueprint for the Internet of Things. No one can do IoT alone. The ecosystem needs both contributors and enablers. Advantech endeavors to support our partners and become the enabler for the intelligent planet by sharing our resources and collaborating with market specialists. Working together to change the way we think, invent, and innovate. Our future is measured by our partners' ability to dream. Advantech Co-Creation Business Model, enabling our partners to build and create the impossible.
Thank you really for these questions, and let me try to deep dive a little bit of what I see and my observations around this whole story around. The digitalization process in manufacturing areas were already on the move, and people see that digitalization really helps and aggregate more data and process information. The pandemic, in this case COVID-19, really start realizing that the manufacturers need even more data, and that the connection between the processes need to be more optimized even. So the necessity of bringing really the value into the production process, the need for that is getting bigger and bigger. But saying that, that's not the only threat they see. Cyber threats are even getting worse. We need to protect ourselves more. The more you get things connected, the more threats you can get of your processes and around your processes. And that's something where manufacturers said, yeah, you know, it's all nice digitalization, we understand that it is needed, but what about cyber threats? So the companies are changing also from OT layer constructions to IT, because something on IT level need to be equipped into the operation processes. And of course there you see the conflict that OT people has no clue about IT and the other way around. So there need to be a mix of in the organization. And it's a big learning curve from this kind of companies. On top of that, there is another thing, it's zero trust. The data and data integrity is a must to understand that if I get this data, is this the real data, it's not manipulated the data or whatever, that it is really trustful to make my next decision. Because the decision will be in the future automated instead of reviewed by operators and then taken action on the floor. And that's the big challenge we have. Because on the end, what is needed, its costs still need to go down and the performance of the manufacturing sites needs to go up. In that sense also, I will show you a little bit how we worked with one of our partners on a solution to create really something very simple on the end for the user, but it's complex. We did it with 7 companies to create a whole platform solution. So zero trust area, implementation, security layers, and to avoid threat solutions. And of course, making sure that the costs go down and the performances go up. With the industry, with cool industries in this case, I will show you this nice video and explain how the world starts making, let's say, it's more simpler.
This is Adam, production manager of a 24/7 operating dairy factory. Adam has a problem with the temperature of the milk. He is desperate and does not know the cause of the problem. Searching on the internet, he finds From Sensor to Data. From Sensor to Data has the solution to retrieve data from machines and production lines and make it visual on the dashboard. The statement from Sensor to Data is, if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. He is curious what the cause of the cooling problem could be, and sees that the Smart Cool Box can help him find the solution. The Smart Cool Box has different sensors, for example, temperature, pressure, and vibrations. Adam orders on the website the Smart Cool Box with temperature, pressure, and current sensors. The Smart Cool Box will be delivered. He is enthusiastic and opens the box. Then he starts to install the sensors on the cooling tower. Then he plugs the sensors to the IoT master. Adam connects the IoT master to the Advantech modem and the data will be collected. He opens the dashboard from Sensor to Data and configures this data. Adam is satisfied to see the information and is happy that he found the cause. The motor of the cooling tower is broken. He calls the service agent to repair the motor, and the motor will be repaired the next day. Adam is happy and goes home by bicycle. At home, Adam looks once on the dashboard, sees everything in control, and enjoys the evening. From Sensor to Data improves your business with online data collection and monitoring. Simplicity and quality are the key words from Sensor to Data.
Thank you very much, and coming back on the last part of it, I hope you enjoyed this video and explanation around it. So what you see indeed is it's very simple for the user. It's giving you, let's say, dashboard information created by an expert, a domain expert about the technology of cool towers, because only data doesn't say the operator anything. You need to have the values and understand your processes around it. So together with Martin, he creates that whole platform solution. But saying that also, there's a part of security layers, and this is what we try to show here also, that what does Advantech provide in his platform on security layers, but also what should be the user doing. The user still is partly of responsible part of the security layer, so it needs to be constantly upgraded on firmware. So we need to help companies like Martin. How is the upgrade regular need to be set up? How the processes, how do we get there? So how can we do the provisioning processes and the upgrade processes? So in this picture we all created together. And I asked also Martin to give a quote on that. Like, how do you see this kind of co-creation and cooperation together? So in this case, co-create with Advantech is using each other's strengths and beliefs. We believed in the story. We understand what he wants to achieve. But technology point of view and get things together with 7 companies was not an easy, but on the end, we get all, let's say, all the dots together and to understand this is the best solution. And then, of course, it's first investing, and then later on we can do the harvesting. And that is the quote from Martin. And thank you very much for all watching me. And Willy, back to you.